video is about white males. It is not about black males. It is not a gender war video. Some comments were left on my channel page, not on the video, but on my channel page by a black male who was on my friends list, and he was wishing me a Merry Christmas, and he also was trying to sock it to me a little bit, and he told me in the upcoming year he hoped that I would make some videos praising black males and not kissing up so much to white males. I wished him a Merry Christmas on his channel, and then I deleted his comments. But on my way home, I gave a little thought to some of the comments that he put on my channel, and I asked myself, I said, do I have an affinity for white males? Do I have more love for white males than I do for other people of other races, other hues, other ethnicities? And I came to the conclusion, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I do not hold white males in higher regard than I do people of other races. I love everyone equally. If anything, I hold black women or women of African descent in the highest regard, and I give them a lot of leeway because I think they deserve it for a myriad of reasons. But I think what that young man has failed to realize is white males have really earned their position. They have a position, I think, of respect in most people's minds, or at least in their subconscious. For instance, I don't know anybody who, factor out any type of personal feelings or factor out history for a moment. If you ask the average person who the most capable people are, who the most apt people are, more than likely they're going to say white males. Recently, I called American Express because I was going to make a large purchase, and in spite of the fact that American Express doesn't give you a limit, it is not a credit card, it's a charge card, and you can't just have a ball with it, although I have been having a ball. You're not supposed to just have a ball with it. They don't say, okay, well, your limit is $5,000 or anything like that, but they expect for you to use good judgment. I wanted to make a purchase that was a large purchase, and it would have been out of my normal charging habits. So I called ahead of time just to make sure it wouldn't be any problems. The young lady who answered the phone was African American, and to me, she gave me bad customer service. She was a little bit too sister girl for me. I didn't like her tone. I didn't like the relaxed way that she was talking to me. It was unprofessional. So she discouraged the charge. I asked to speak to her boss. When I spoke to her boss, guess what? He was a white male. He approved it in no time flat, didn't give me a hard time about it, and was very nice, very professional. And it's what I've come to expect when I'm dealing with white males. It's sad to say, but we're not supposed to be prejudiced, apply prejudices. We're not supposed to assume anything about anyone based on appearances, but a lot of times what we assume are going to happen based on how someone looks or where they come from or how they speak, we are very rarely, I think, taken by surprise. When I think back to my years in college, the best professors that I had, the ones that I enjoyed the most, the ones that I walked away with a lot of knowledge and a good perspective about the subject matter that was taught to me, the best college professors that I had were all white and male. I had good professors of other races, but the best ones, my favorite four, were all white males. The best supervisors that I've had, the ones who were the most capable, the best problem solvers, the ones who knew how to effectively solve problems quickly, efficiently, and perfectly, were white and male. The best doctor that I have had has been a white male. He's Jewish. The best dentist that I have, I've had the same dentist for about 11 years. He's a white male dentist. My mechanic is white and male. He earned my business by fixing a mess on one of my cars years and years ago that an African American male had made of the car. When I am having a problem and I need a customer service agent to solve it, I am secretly hoping and praying that the one that I get is going to be white and male. And when I've had white males to solve problems in the capacity of customer service or any other areas, they have a tendency to solve the problems better than people from different walks of life. They do a lot of cleanup too. I noticed that white males do a lot of cleanup. If I speak highly of white males, it's because I have had positive, for the most part, interactions with white males, and I have very few times been disappointed with them, especially with regards to business matters. I'm not saying that all white males are wonderful, all white males are good and capable, but there seems to be far more upstanding, capable white males than not. And that can't be said for all other groups. It really cannot be said for all other groups, not by my experiences anyway. I think that white men get a bad rap because of the sins committed by their ancestors, but in all fairness, I don't think that they can be or should be held accountable for the wrongdoings of others unless they are still directly benefiting from those wrongs. But I don't see white males today really benefiting so much from the wrongs that white males did in the past. I see white males today benefiting from the way that they are able to network. They have a great ability to network. They've amassed power, and to me that speaks volumes about their mindset, their skills, the fact that they have quote-unquote hog power. It's telling about how capable they are in many respects. People get angry with white males and they badmouth white males, but really, why are they badmouthing white males? What's the motivation? Is it jealousy? Are people angry because white males are doing so well? White males set the standard. Right now, they set the standard. I don't know of any other group, any place in the world that are doing as well as white males. In all honesty, they really do know how to function as a solid unit. They've mastered the art of community and community living. They know how to play follow the leader. They are the standard. So if I don't find a lot of bad things to say about white males, it's because they are not giving me a lot of bad things to say about them. I don't think people should hate on white males. I think they should look at them and say, okay, let's model and pattern ourselves after them. Not in every respect, not to the point where we are doing away with culture, but to the point where we can actually look at white males, dissect their communities, their way of living, and say, okay, what are they doing right? What are they doing that we're not doing? How are they effective? Why are they so effective? And what can we learn from them? I think right now we need to be looking at white males and giving a little bit more appreciation and a lot less hate.